This will be considered basic knowledge with what I'm about to discuss. It's all necessary. For the ones that already know this, great. For the rest, it may come as news. Old news. There are aliens. Yes. Well, we call them aliens because being alienated just means foreign, different, all the things that you know something considered an alien would be. So, they're not myths, they're true. Let me grab my stool. Feel like I'm about to tell a story. Yes, there are other worlds, other times besides this one. We, as the human species in this world, only can comprehend what is revealed to us. All we know is what we know. Some may have dreams and visions to enlighten them about things beyond, only given and gifted to them, of course. But there's a reason, there's a time for everything, and why we only know but what we know, and why we don't know because it ain't time. For the other things that exist in creation under God. There is no reason to fear if you're an alien. Simple. But if you're not an alien, then you don't understand. And you have something to fear about. It's there, the bondage. There's a reason why you still have fear. Having fear means that you have something to worry about. And that even if you think that you shouldn't, well, it's there to remind you that you will. You will worry. When you wake up, when you're trying to go to sleep, it's there, crippling. And to have no fear means there's nothing to worry about. Even if you try, even if you think you should, it's not there when you go to sleep. It's not there when you're trying to. It's not there when you're waking up. If you are an alien, as in you're not from this world, whichever name they have you down as, it doesn't matter. You're a foreign entity invading a world because you're not wanted. You see the way they treat you. But they dealt with you because they have no choice to. And whoever we are, doesn't matter the name, could be different from other aliens. Yes. Just as humans in this world are aliens to another world, to another species. It's just that you're a different species. Foreign, not from this world. Don't belong to this world, even if you're in this world. You're a foreigner. If you are an alien, there is nothing to fear. You wouldn't fear. Because you know that it's time for you to go home. You also know that there are aliens coming into this world just as you came into this world. For whatever reason. So they could see you as one. They should be able to tell the difference. And if you're not an alien of this world and you're from this world, then you would feel safe in this world, and that you'd feel protective. You'd feel like anything coming into your world could possibly be a threat. You'd be on high regard, and you may possibly fear for necessary reasons, natural reasons, possibly. That's just the basic. There was always a time for us to leave and a time for us to come and invade. And invade doesn't mean anything negative necessarily. It just means coming into this world. I'm coming in. I'm invading. Because, yeah, you might not like it, but we're not invading to destroy your world. You can do that yourself. As you have. We've come to remind you that the world is not your own, that you've not created it, but you tend to shut us up, try to shut us in our truth and knowledge. We've tried to save this world, save you, not persuade you, not force you. We've tried and tried. We fought among you. We ate with you. But still, the same world that you're from, and claim and feel threatened when some foreigner, alien, invades your world, is the same world that you corrupt. You keep dark. When we entered this world, it was darkness, corruption, injustice. When we came into this world as aliens, we brought light into this world. Fairness, sound mind, showing the realness. No costume, no mask. Showing love, what caring meant, what caring looked like. We never hide or shied away from confidence and being bold. And it was you, the ones that want to protect this world, that want peace and security. You try to blow our light out, keep it tucked under a bed, put it in a drawer, in a closed containment. You try to keep this door locked with all the things that could show the people of this world what life is, what life could be, that it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be dark and corrupt unless you want it to be. And so we have seen that you want corruption. You feed on it. It fuels you. And you have persuaded your people to do the same. That is all we were here to do. Any other aliens that come into this world, I and the few, they'll have nothing to do with that. We didn't send them. They are not us. You know who we are because we've been among you. Just as there's many other aliens that are part of when we came here, but for whatever intention, they were here too. The ones coming that are already here, but may have not been born here, been among you, been an advocate for you. Who knows? I would fear too if I was you, because I can only speak for when we were sent into this world and why we were sent into this world for you and your world. We were sent in this world for you. Though we carried the sin and the burdens and the wounds and the scars, we took upon those stripes, and we're the same ones that's not from this world that advocate for it. I'm the one on a council day and night in the spiritual realms, speaking and pleading on this mountain where I take my stance. Day and night working, sacrificing. But this is not my world. I pray for your children's children. And I'm a barren woman. And I'm an alien. And I'm a threat to you. And I'm never accepted. How heavy the burden we carry for you, the sacrifice. But Jesus said that you couldn't see, but now you do. Now you do, because the truth is free. I tell the truth, now you see. That fulfills it, doesn't it? That aligns so that you can see the fullness of the understanding of the will. So when we leave from this world, what will be left? Well, you and your world. You and your world. What will be left when I leave from this world and we go back to our world? The world we left from to come into this world, to expose the wicked deeds, to help you see that there is light. Where we're from, there is a way. But if this is the way that you want it, this is the reason why you're here. This is the reason why you stay. Call it hell. One of them. To think about it, you have made this your home. But this is temporary, is it not? If you had a choice and your choice is to stay, this is the hell you choose to stay in for eternity. And we coming from a place of freedom, a place of light, into this darkness that you can't see is dark. Maybe on one day you do, but every day you should. This is foreign to me. This hurts me. This is suffocating. Me having a good day, me having a day filled with a person going places, that's not okay. It's not okay with me because I am from a place where that's every day. I was going to wake up every time. I was never going to stay asleep in this world because my soul still remembers what freedom truly is. Nothing can persuade me different. No illusion. And there's so many. I warn you, there's so many illusions to keep you stuck in this deception. Nothing could ever compete to the real thing. You see, we come into this world to help you, and we too get stuck in the darkness, as you would believe, because we're in the darkest places. Heavy, very heavy. Because who is there to wake us up when you're the one sleeping? We're trying to wake you up and we fall asleep. God Almighty. He keeps us just enough awake to remember again. Because who's gonna lead you when the leaders are not leading you? They're destroying you. They're depleting you. They're keeping you asleep. You're not moving. You're not growing. You're not seeing. You're not seeing the light. You're not seeing. Where is their light? They don't hold it. There's a false light. Yeah. There's an LED light. Yeah. It's a solar light. Yeah. The false light. We come into this world with the light of God, with the light that we came with. And where is that light put? In dungeons, in rooms, closed rooms, shut up, shut out, shut in. What do you do with these lights, these real lights? The true presence. You know what you do. You know what you've done. You see, the truth wasn't out, was it? Because no, it was being done to us. However old you are, I'm 30, but it was being done to us. It wasn't time. Because when we come into this world, it is not by our will, even though we've all agreed to this, we've all drank this cup. So yes, we have all agreed, but the will is we come into this world and you would think, okay, let's get to work. No. We come into this world in plain sight, hidden in plain sight, all the messages that you can imagine, all the wise sayings that you may heard has originated from us. We were in plain sight, but we were hidden. Yeah, the rarity of us, the real gem, the rubies, and we're more than it. Something so precious, hidden in plain sight for a good reason. Because we were raised among you as we had to know you, to understand you, to have empathy and all those things. To really get in the nitty gritty of it, not just watch you. No, we lived among you. We were just like you, treated the same, even worse though. Even worse. How about that? Anyone ever asked how the black sheep feels? No, I don't think so. They just expect you to be strong, don't they? So even worse. We were called many names, but we're aliens ultimately because that's what you're saying. Different, foreign, not like the rest. Set apart. I don't need Jesus' story. We came after him, of course, but close the book. Because that's my brother, that's my friend, that's my Lord, that's my leader. Right? He went first. We went after him. It's the same message, but I don't need his story. I have my own. We came into this world, went to school with you, went to school, lived among you, was raised in the same households. And all the things, right? And you always wondered why that person, that child, that girl, that boy is set apart, treated differently, harshly for some reason. And it had nothing to do with anything on the surface. Well, that would have told you something, but that ain't nothing. Now, the scriptures want to say it if you can read and understand them, but that ain't even nothing. You can close the book. You can just have one of us tell you. Even if we don't remember the beginning, we know something. Why do I care, Father? Why do I overly care? So many signs. Why do I care when they don't even care for me? Why do I still care if I've never gotten care from them? Why am I still willing when I don't have to be? What makes me so different? This is me not understanding fully because I don't remember who I am to him. I don't remember who I was in the other worlds. I just know that I am different and I didn't have to say it. But ultimately, that's what it's pointing to. Something's different. What makes me so different? Why is my heart so big? That's the way we typically say it. You have a big heart. Well, why? Aren't we all the same? You speak so innocently, right? I speak so innocently. Aren't we all the same? I'm sure she cares too. And then you hear someone say, well, she doesn't. It's just you. And then I go and say, well, I'm sure she does. If I care, I'm sure she does. I think not, Allie. That's foreign to them, to think the way you do. To think that everyone is just harmony. Everyone just cares. I didn't understand it. I couldn't. I still can't accept it. Because I couldn't remember. Even though I knew something was different, I couldn't remember where I'm from. All I know is this. All I know is this world. All I know, I was raised among you, and this is my family. There were so many signs, but I still couldn't see because it wasn't time. I was a child, teenager. I had to go through it. I had to be just like you, with still knowing something, because I would always realize it. I was realizing it, but I couldn't confirm it. I couldn't confirm it. being put through so many things and still have a heart, still care, still hurt, crushed in spirit. Oh, woe to my spirit. Woe. Devastated. Because being left alone, so much isolation, and still be sane, still be you, not be corrupt, not turn like them. Yes, I'm angry. Yes, I'm sad. Yes, I'm frustrated. Yes, I don't understand. But my heart is still full. My soul, my essence is still there, even if I was depressed for a moment in time. I came back. It didn't harden me. They didn't defeat me for some reason. Even though pebbles were being thrown at me. Even though I have witnessed, so many things and left with nothing. Something, all the signs, were there. But what was missing was the confirmation. What was missing was God's presence. I would say, I know someone sees this unfair treatment. I will say it to myself because, everyone I see physically doesn't do anything. But in my soul, like, I knew that I know something had to see this. Because I know I was crazy. I knew that, and I always known that. Even to this day, I am the most sane person, but I can act crazy. Anyone can. But I am very much sane. With the wounds that I hold deep within me, I'm sane. And all these things, making me who I am in this world, every day, now 30 years old, and to say that I'm not proud of who I am because I don't have degrees, because I'm not sitting in those high seats, please save it, hold, because that ain't me. You got the wrong person to think that I wouldn't be. I know who I am. A degree, anything outside of that is bonus. That is where integrity lives. I have integrity. Now you can put me in that seat. I'd be the right person. I don't want those seats. If I intend to go anything outside of myself, a degree or whatever, that's whatever. The main thing is your soul, your spirit, because he can end your life right now. Would you learn? Would you realize? Where you sleep, did you awaken? That's what matters. These men around you will forget you tomorrow and all the things that you acquired. But the angels and all them in the spirit of a person recognizes you and always will. Because if your spirit was never built up, then you have nothing. You have been made of nothing then. That's what's eternal. Anyone can acquire a paper or certificate. Anyone. But you're forgetting that you're a spiritual being that needs to be brought up, trained, disciplined, hard work. You're forgetting that work. Everything else outside of that is temporary. You come into this world, you get trained, you get humbled spiritually. If you walk in that straight path, yes, you will be humbled. Definitely. If you're an alien in this world, you will be humbled. Because we come from a place where we're free. They humbled us. Matter of fact, they freaking tamed us, muzzled us. I couldn't speak. My freaking spirit was sucked within me. They call it depression, whatever you want to call it. They have done it to me. I didn't do it to myself. We come into this world and Father said, no, you will start from the beginning. When we came into this world as aliens, the Lord said, you will start from the bottom. Humbled. Humbled. We had no choice. We come into this world with light in us, and they dimmed it. Humbled. We came into this world being all of what we are. Do I have to describe it? Humbly speaking. Let me speak for me. Joyous. That's one word. I'm a very joyous person. And what do? You shut them in. You don't talk to them. You don't give them anything. Humbled. Now you're quiet. Now you shut in yourself. Now you become that environment. Humbled. We have no choice. I had no choice. If you walk in this path, you will be humbled. Aliens, you will be humbled. That was the will. And we all agreed, even though we don't remember. We will all come to realize. But we, the aliens, known, and it's just a confirmation. Now do you see? Jesus said, oh, Father, forgive them. They can't see. They don't know us. They cannot see us. But when the truth comes, the other helper, the other counselor will remind them of these things. And then you will see. Then you will know. So no, you cannot blaspheme the Holy Spirit, but you can blaspheme me, Jesus said. And once the truth is free, which it wasn't for a time, because it was necessary, but once the truth is free, then everyone will see. But how could the truth be free? Jesus was the Word. He fulfilled it. He said all the things that would happen. Has it? And then the truth comes and reminds you of all the things. Witnessing. It's a witness. Because it was among you. Freaking among you. Just as Jesus was among you. And you can say, oh, he was a spirit. Okay, but he was among you. Of course, he's a spirit. We all are spirits. But if we come into this world, we come into the natural body. That's just the way this world is. This is not like a spiritual world where you have the just spiritual body on the surface and it's the prominent thing. No, it's the natural body, the flesh and the bone. So he came as flesh. He came as water and blood and water and all those things, right? He came as both. Just as you see yourself, you're both. But he had the Spirit of God. He was God. Okay? So let's separate him from you. This is not something you can get from reading a freaking scripture. No, it isn't. This was what you get for being a witness. This is not what you get going to school for it. This is what you get when you're a witness. This is not what you get when you go to church. This is what you get when you're a witness. This is what you get when you're a witness. This is how you're treated. So, of course, the books are confirmations to people like me, aliens. Of course, it's a confirmation for me when I read it. Of course, when I read it, I see me. Of course, I'm in the book. Of course, people like me is in the book with characteristics and traits. Of course. You better hope I don't see it. You better hope I don't bear witness to it. Because once I do, I'm going to be like, I knew it. I knew it, humbly speaking. And that's what they don't want, so they hide these things, right? You talk about all day how they've hidden certain books and took certain things out. I'm sure they did. They don't talk about the daughter of God. They don't talk about the mother God, right? The sister God, any womanly thing they don't talk about. And for good reason. I mean, listen, we thank our adversaries. We think whatever this will is and how it's been, because you know why? We still rose. We still rise with nothing, with little. We still realized. You see, I've still become. I still am. And I still am my Father's earth. That will never change it. Now, upon the frustration of not understanding at a time where I shouldn't have. There's always a time for it. And if you believe in such a time, then you would know that when time comes, then you'll know. There's nothing to regret. So all they took in certain things out, if you are exactly who you are, you will come to be and realize regardless of anything. You won't need any of those things. And if they just happen to appear, just like you happen to start, now you're able to start seeing the mysteries for some reason in the scripture, then that's a bonus. Now these mysteries are being revealed, but these same mysteries were already here. Why? What makes it so different? The time. It wasn't time to. And now this. So alien, yes indeed, I am. There's nothing to fear now, toward me at least. And to have fear still is to have to worry about something. And I'll leave it there.